Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is No One with AGTV. Today we're going to be doing a product review on the Mighty Vaporizer by Storz & Bickel. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with the Volcano Vaporizer. It's the highest ranking, highest quality vaporizer on today's market, and it's made by the exact same company, Storz & Bickel. This time they took all of their experience and expertise and put it into a portable vaporizer so that we can enjoy it while we're out on the streets. Now let me first off start by saying this unit is pretty pricey. I picked this one up here in Canada at a company called Toronto Hemp Company, and they are located obviously in Toronto, but I use the online store. They have it listed here for $509. It's one of the cheapest prices I actually found in Canada, but trust me guys, if you got the money to spend, it's well worth it. Storz & Bickel always throws in some extra gaskets. We got screens, and there's actually a really handy little dabbing mat in here. If you dab or you do concentrates, you can actually throw that into the Mighty and you don't make such a mess. Turn your temp up and you're good to go. Storz & Bickel again always throw in a handy plastic grinder. If you don't got a grinder or you got a pretty cheap grinder, this one is going to do you wonders. It's actually a pretty fantastic grinder if you like plastic grinders. I myself personally, I use a metal magnetized Cali Crusher, but if I wasn't using that, trust me guys, I'd be using this all day long. They actually throw in a little cleaning brush for the unit, of course, so you can clean up all the herb or whatever kind of mess you make. And then the other thing that they got is this handy packing tool, which I'm going to show to you guys right now. So basically with the device at the bottom we have a little packing tool. Now a lot of people complain about the unit saying that it doesn't stand up because the bottom is actually round. It's a common complaint online. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. If you take the packing tool out of the bottom, you can see it's kind of located right here. You pull that out, flip it around so it's stuck this way, and now you got yourself a little stand. I mean, it's still kind of finicky, but as you can see, the unit stands up now. So what we do is we have our herb inside of the handy packing container. Okay, this unit right here is currently packed up with some Bird's Eye. It's a Jack Herer version from Tweed right here. We're looking at a sativa blend, 23.40 THC, some good herb. Anyway, we're gonna pop the top off just like so. Oh, and there you go, see, tips over. So this one here, I just have some old older herb in here. I'm just gonna pick that out, use that brush, clean her out, good to go. And same with the top. Now it's one thing I noticed about this unit guys, before I forget, the top screen does get pretty cakey. It never plugs up. I never ever have no pull. But the top screen does get pretty cakey, so make sure you guys clean your machine regularly, and that also includes opening up the top and cleaning it out, and the instructions are all obviously included with the unit to show you how to do that. So basically with this packing device right here, really neat design guys, we're going to take the bottom off of this unit right here, we're going to put that on top and screw it on like so. There's nothing coming out of here, there's no herb, nothing. We're going to take the top off like so. Inside there's a tiny little plug, we're going to pop that off, and then we have our handy packing tool. We're just going to move that herb around in there. One side kind of has an opening, and we're just going to push that down into the bowl and pack it down. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's the hole there, I don't want to tip it. But the plug goes back in. We got the lid back on top. We unscrew that. Now obviously we got some herb in here, so we don't want to knock that over. So I just give it a little tap down again and slap that lid on real quick, and now we're golden. And the packing device, you throw that bottom back on. We still got some herb in there, so we can throw that in our pocket and use it later on. So now that the unit is all set up and ready to go, we just hit the button that's located on the side right here. One push real quick, you could hear the vibration, it means it's on. Really cool technology right here guys, and that unit is moving very fast. Very fast. It's heating up and getting ready to go into our lungs. So we're just going to give it a couple seconds here to heat up, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, so we're at the temperature here basically that we have scribed down. You can hear the unit vibrate double time, which means that we're good to go. If you got that sitting in your pocket, all you're going to do is pop that out. We got the stem right here. It's all interconnected. There's nothing you got to stick in. It just pulls over to the side like so. We just twist that open, and no button pushes, nothing. We're good to go. We just take a tug off it. I usually notice that the first tug or two, usually not too much coming out, but at least you get that nice taste.
Got bitches galore. I walk in the room and drag my dick on the floor. Yeah.
So again, like I said, first tug usually pretty slow. You're not going to get a huge cloud with this, and I'm vaping at a pretty damn low temperature right now too. If I crank this puppy up here, we'll definitely get a little bit bigger clouds, but we're just taking it easy today. But the temperature is as easy as changing on the LED screen up and down. Obviously, once we hit our temperature, our desired temperature, that thing is just going to climb dramatically, and we're going to be good to go here right away.
Niggas be asking me like, man, you took all that time off. I understand you had to get your mind right or whatever you was doing, but I'm just curious to know, like.
So now she's cooking, boy. Oh shit! Anyway, one push of the button, she's off. One thing I want to mention about this, it does have an auto shut-off. So if you let it sit for a while, if you're doing a big sesh, passing around to your buddies, I definitely suggest that you hit the buttons a few times here just to make sure that the auto shut-off doesn't turn off. Now the unit itself, pretty small unit. I mean, it's got a little bit of weight to it. They listed here at 235 grams or 0.5 pounds. So I mean, it's got a little bit of weight to it. You'll definitely feel it in your pocket. The size is listed as 5.5 by 3.2 by 1.2 inches. So I mean, if it's accessibility or you don't like the size of the unit, I mean, you can always go down to the Crafty. You're just going to obviously have a little bit more or a little less battery power. Since we're talking about battery, also want to mention this guy right here has all its own internal batteries. There's nothing that you put in this guy at all. You take a included, obviously, in the box charger, slap it in, recharges super quick, you're good to go right away. So that's the Mighty in a brief overview, guys. If you got any questions or you want to see anything else, please leave them in the comments below. And of course, subscribe and follow us right here on YouTube and also on Instagram and Twitter at Arctic Green TV. This is No One signing out. AGTV. Take it easy, guys. Until next time. Peace.